Yes, good afternoon and welcome to this special meeting of the 14th Council of the Town of Happy Valley Goose Bay. First to a call for adoption of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Compton Hobbs, seconded by Councillor Laurie Dyson. Just one issue, or one item on the agenda today. That's the award of a contract for the electric vehicle charger. And I will ask that Councillor Rumbold please present the motion.
Thank you, Mayor. 3 bids were received for a call for tender for the purchase and installation of an EV charger at this time. It is recommended, or would like to make a motion, that a contract be awarded to Tundra Services in the amount of $740,600, which is HST included, for the installation of, it's installation and purchase, correct? No, just installation. Okay, for the installation of an EV charger.
Okay, the motion's on the floor. Do we have a seconder?
I'll second that.
Seconded by Deputy Mayor Compton Hobbs. Discussion? Councillor Rumbold.
Okay, just a little bit of background for our viewers, anybody listening in. The town put this out to tender. We did receive 3 bids, and worth noting that this is the lowest of the 3 bids. And this is for the installation of an EV charger, EV charging station. So this will be infrastructure implemented into our community. It will be used by the town primarily for the charging of our EV bus, but we have also been made aware that this will not be exclusively for the use of the town and will be available for residents or travelers, tourists to the area who are in EV electric vehicles.
Any other comments?
Oh, I just add that, I think it's important, this charger with the new bus, and it's, lots of positive comments from the community, and it's much needed, and we definitely need this charger to move forward with that bus, so that's why I'm supporting this.
Any others?
And it's just the same thing, it's probably a little bit overdue, but, we gotta get with the times, and there's more electric vehicles, and there is a great need for this in the town, so I would support this as well.
Okay, anybody on the line want to chime in?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, good.
Okay. So this is Councillor Odell here. So with regards to the costs associated with this EV charger and what we're paying currently for charging ourselves, we reviewed the 3 quotes. They are quite expensive, and there's no itemization as to why the costs are so high with regards to an installation of the 3-phase or level 3 charger. So recommendations, I'm not sure with regards to the budget, if it was budget for, as Nadine said, it was budget for 2025. I'm not sure if those funds can be carried over in the 2026 budget with the opportunity to go back out and see from vendors to get a quote that's itemized as to what the costs are associated with the installation of this. Also gives us the ability to go and do some more research on the charging stations themselves throughout the province and throughout the country as to what we should be paying for installations. And again, the ability to go out and see if there's any charging programs or rebates on installations of charging stations in a municipality or a community for whatever reason. So that's all I have to say with regards to that. I honestly still think that the costs that came in are quite considerably high. One more thing with regards to that, it also gives us the ability to do a load study on our existing depot. We do have a 3-phase system in there already, 600-volt system, and with very little use on it. So that would also give us the ability to see what infrastructure we currently have, and if that can be removed from the cost of the installation based on what we currently have existing.
Okay. And I'm certainly, I believe the town engineer is online, but I'll just add that this is the second time that we've gone out to tender for this project. The first time we had to change the scope of work because the cost was even much higher. And in this case, you had mentioned that the whether or not to roll it over into the next fiscal year, but staff have identified funds in this year's budget, whereby, you know, we have to have a balanced budget at the end of the year. There are funds available that can be used towards this. It shouldn't take away too much for operations. Things should run still rather smoothly, but you're right, Councillor Odell, it is a high amount of money. It was money that was not budgeted for to that extent. Hopefully we can still tap into some other resources to help us cover these costs off at some point, and we'll follow up with whomever we have to see if that's possible. Town engineer, I don't know if you have anything you want to add to this conversation? No. Did we lose
Councillor
him?
Winters wanted to speak, did he?
Yeah. Okay, I think we might have lost Randy. Is Randy on the line?
Hello?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Dillon?
Yes.
Just basically, if there's anything you want to add to this conversation around the EV, there were some concerns about cost and
Yeah,
whatnot.
sure. I know the cost was around, part of the tender came in at about a little over 50,000 in the estimate. I know the electrical engineer estimated around 325,000 for the electrical work. And, you know, the cost is what it is. You know, we did have 3 bids and they're fairly competitive. And I can say that, as the CEO can confirm, we kind of stuck for an EV charger right now, rather than rely on an outside source. I'd also like to know too that this EV charger, you know, eventually as some of our vehicles migrate to EVs, this would also benefit the town in the sense that we will have a dedicated charger for our own EVs in the future. So that's something that could be cost effective rather than relying on gas for many of our vehicles, for a certain proportion of the vehicles. That would certainly benefit cost-wise to the town. So.
Okay, thank you. And just to end it off, the town's contribution in this amount would be $494,407. The total award would be $740,600, and that's the reason for the reduction in the overall numbers is the some savings that the town had with respect to the electric bus. So no further comments. I'll
Councillor
call.
Winters?
What's that?
Thought Councillor Winters indicated he wanted to speak.
Who was that?
Councillor Winters,
Sorry.
did he indicate
Sorry,
he
Councillor
wanted to
Winters,
speak?
I didn't quite hear you.
No, I think, like listening to Director of Engineering, Randy Dillon, I think it will pay off for itself in the long run. I think this is, we are kind of stuck right now for this. Yes, it's going to be a big investment right now, but again, in the long run, I believe it's just a large payment now that will pay off for itself in time.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll call for a vote. All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
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 And Councillor Odell?
Yeah, I'm still in opposed to this moving forward.
Okay, so let the record show that I'll approve with the exception of Councillor Odell. That being no more business, I'll call for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, meeting over. Thank you.